Yep.
Okay. Then I'm Josh first.
I'm Banks.
Second.
Second.
You could be the first Banks though.
I wasn't. I think my grandfather or before that. We are Odd Places.
At the edge of the coffee shop.
Josh.
Here in Winter Garden.
Josh, so I asked a friend of mine what she was looking for as a partner. She's looking for a partner.
In a partner or as a partner?
In a partner. In a partner. She said a few things. She gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She gave me 6. One of them she said was, and this is the one that just kind of jarred me. I want to like who I am underlined when I'm with someone.
That's very disturbing, but go ahead.
I want to like who I am when I'm with someone.
As opposed to, does she like herself when she's not with someone? That's my first question.
So you took it. How are you taking it? You're taking it the opposite way, aren't you?
It sounds like she's looking for validation through another person of her own self-worth. That's my initial.
Okay. All right.
So I'm wondering, does she just like her? Is she looking? Oh boy, this sounds like codependency. Is she looking to get validation through that person, that she's a good person, that she's okay? You know, like.
All right. Okay. So how common is this? Let's go with the codependency part.
Oh shit! It's everywhere. It's a disease.
It's everywhere. Okay. So is the codependency the attachment we have with other people? Is that what it is?
It's a shared identity. We can't exist without the other person. We're nobody without the other person.
Where does that come from?
Our insecurity.
Of what?
We're all walking around with holes. That's the problem. We got too many holes.
So what are we looking for? I mean,
I don't mean the obvious ones, but we just got metaphorically.
Okay, so we have holes. We have holes. What do we fill them with? We fill them with other people.
Other people's holes.
So the other,
which doesn't make sense. Why would you? How could you fill a hole with another person's hole?
Okay, well, if you look at it in a sexual sense.
No, I'm not talking sex.
Okay.
This is pure metaphorical.
How do you fill a hole with a hole?
Yes. There's nothing sexual about holes and holes. I don't.
Okay, all right.
But how do you take another person's insecurity and use that to help you feel better about yourself, except by comparison? His hole's bigger than my hole, therefore I'm doing okay by comparison.
Okay. So let's go back to this whole concept of we have holes.
There's a lot of holes going on.
The holes that we have. Each one of us is walking around. Some big holes, some little holes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And we are trying to fill these with something, correct?
We are.
So we find that we can fill them with other people.
Other people?
Money, cars, the new Tesla, gadgets.
A lot of times those things just go right through our hole. It doesn't fill the hole, it passes through. Okay. So we're trying to fill our happiness hole. And we put a car in there and it passes through. It's like, it doesn't even get digested.
Yeah. Well,
right out, we shoot it right out the backside.
Okay. So these things, and even people come through us and we still have these, and sometimes they leave bigger holes.
Sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I think it comes back to attachment. That's what I think. If you don't have attachment, you're comfortable.
Attachment to what?
Anything.
No. Are you talking tangible things?
No, I'm talking about.
Can I be attached to love? Is that allowed? Or is that no? That's a no. No attachment to love. No attachment to honor. No attachment to happiness.
All right. So what I think, this might be a Buddhist quote, is that when you have attachment, you have suffering. When you let go of attachment, you don't have the suffering anymore. You're in the attachment brings. You know what attachment does? Attachment makes you think, when's the next time I can have that? When's the next time I can feel that? Okay, with anything, a kiss, a hug, someone else.
It robs you of the present.
It robs you of the present. So if we're in the present, we don't have the attachment to create the suffering in our lives.
Yeah, I'm a fan of letting go. Absolutely.
Okay. No. I love love. Hey, we talked about this. I love honor. I'm not really sure I know what honor is, which might be something that we talk about.
Maybe let's do that next episode, since I have no freaking idea what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about honor.
All right. So how can you still be attached? the thing is, I think this attachment is all or nothing,
All or nothing.
which means you have no attachment or you have attachment.
Oh, I see what you're saying. In the grand scheme of things,
Yeah.
if you're attached to one thing, you're attached to everything, and if you're not attached to anything, or you're
No attachment.
no attachment means no attachment across the board.
You're right.
You
You're right.
can't pick and choose what you're attached to
Yeah,
and what
yeah.
you're unattached
Like
to.
if I'm attached to love, then I can't choose that because then I'm attached. The act of attaching. Now there's a difference between connection, because I think connection is in the moment. Here it is.
So attachment's like the third rail. Doesn't matter what part of the third rail you touch. If you touch any part of the third rail, you're done. You're screwed.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
You suffer. You
suffer.
You get shocked.
Yep.
You definitely get
Suffering.
shocked.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you get to the point? Like, and Buddhists do this. They get to the point where there's no attachment. You know.
But they spend their entire life getting there, and some of them don't even get there.
What about us? I mean, we have our entire life. What do? You don't have kids. You're
I
a
have
coach.
kids. They're not.
I know
not
you have your
human.
felines. Okay. What do you? This is what we do. I mean, my time spent on myself is a lot of time.
Do you see the irony though in trying to unattach?
I do not see the irony.
You can spend your entire life unattaching from things. The whole I see here's my problem with most people doing unattachment or
Okay.
trying to detach
Okay.
is they spend time, energy, and money trying to detach, which is freaking ironic. Because you can spend your time, energy, money just fucking being attached and having a great time and living life. Why? Unattachment ought to be like quitting smoking. There's only one way to quit smoking. It's cold turkey. It's
Rip
just
it off.
you rip it off, you stop. It takes about 3 seconds. You make a decision, and it's over.
Okay. You do go
That's
through
how
the,
attachment
you go
has to
through
be.
the pain, you go through the headaches, and you go through the suffering, and then finally you get to the point where physically you don't need the nicotine, the tar,
Correct.
whatever else.
But the
they put in.
decision is made in 3 seconds.
Okay. So I get that. Okay. So the attachment to that is over with. I agree. When I'm in a situation where I'm attached to something and I feel, and I know I'm attached because I feel bad after it happens or it doesn't happen, I have to swipe left. I have to go, okay, I got to let that go.
You like swiping.
That's okay. Good. Thank you. So yeah, I swipe left all the time. I have to. The point I'm saying is that's a 3-second swipe.
Mhm.
That's a ripping it off. That's like I'm attached, not attached anymore. Why is it ironic that you go from, our whole lives we are attached to our parents, we are attached to our mother.
Well, no, the irony is that we get attached to unattachment. We get attached to the process of unattaching. That's what I mean.
I get it. I totally understand it now. Okay.
It becomes a thing like, we hire coaches and we go on journeys and we drink ayahuasca and we put shit up our ass and whatever the fuck people do.
All right. Okay. All right. So
That's what I mean.
all right. I understand. I understand you now. That is ironic. However, we are a vessel. We come into this world. We become attached to things, and then we have to let this stuff go. I mean, we come in naked. We die naked.
Could there be a balance though?
Of attachment and non-attachment.
Yeah. Why can't we just get attached a little bit?
To-
Just a little. The things we like, the things we enjoy.
You enjoy them on the moment that you have them. You enjoy them when
Okay.
it happens.
Oh, that's it. But then,
You enjoy them now. You don't enjoy them like I'm going to get that later. That is when you're not living in the moment anymore.
isn't half the fun of life anticipation? Isn't there something special? Don't you feel like compelled when you get that anticipation? When you're on the edge? Can you imagine missing out of the edge? Like you never get to the edge?
I get it. I get it. However, that anticipation is what, 90% of it? The actual thing is what, 10% of it?
If that much.
I think you have attachment to anticipation. That's a great feeling. I'll get butterflies if I'm going to do something, maybe perform or maybe tell a speech or something, and that anticipation, that ketchup bottle of the when's the ketchup coming out, that whole commercial has stuck with me. Yes. However, if you think about it, that is still the moment. You're in the moment of like,
It is, but it's a moment of anticipation. Unless you know the secret on getting ketchup out of the Pines bottle. Do you know that? The secret on the glass bottle?
No, I do not know.
You hit the 57. That's the perfect. That's why they put it on the bottle. You hit the 57,
Do you have to?
and the shit just comes pouring out.
Do you have to hit it like 57 times?
Nope.
All right.
Nope, just a couple times like that, and it
Boom.
literally the ketchup pours out of the glass bottle. I'm not talking about the squeeze. That's
Okay.
easy.
The squeezy squeeze.
I'm talking about the old style glass ones.
All right.
You know what I'm attached to though? I'm attached to water. What do you say about that?
You are water.
I can't live without water. I'm attached to it. Now what? What do I do? Am I screwed?
You are water. You are water.
Okay, but I'm attached to it. Literally attached to it. Molecularly, I'm attached to water. You want me to detach?
No, you can't because you
wait a
are
minute.
water.
So you can't detach from everything.
That's a physical attachment. I'm talking about
Oh.
emotional.
I'm also
attachment.
emotionally kind of in love with water. I really love drinking it.
I see
My
you,
friend.
but you have lots of bottles
I
of
got
water.
my Publix water here. It's great.
I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are odd places.
And we're not attached.
No, we're not.